What is up, guys? Welcome back to Dan Reviews. Today we're going to be doing our next trade paperback review for the Walking Dead comic book series, and that is for Trade Paperback Volume 24, and that is Life and Death. So, yeah, guys, we got one trade left to review after this one, no turning back. And if you're wondering, well, isn't there Volume 26 that's back there? No, because I actually totally forgot about the fact that I've already reviewed that. Yeah, so I wasn't aware, actually. Sorry, there's noise in the background. Anyway, so there's this trade, and there's no turning back. So, because I already reviewed that one. I was like, I just totally forgot about the fact I reviewed that. Anyway, so here's this trade. Great cover, I might add. And yes, I will be posting both of these reviews tonight. I just want to finish the trade paperback reviews. We're all the way down to the last couple. I'm just I just want to finish them because honestly, the last couple times I've been doing this, I've been dreading them. I've been I've been getting sick of doing these now. So, but I'll always review them when they come out. So don't think I'm done after these. So, but I have to review, or I'll have to put the Volume 26 in the playlist, which I should have done a while ago anyway. So, yeah. Here's the cover art right here. Really, really cool. I like this. You have people kind of having a good time, kind of at a party type deal, which there is a party in this one. And there's some zombies there at the bottom. Right here you have the cover of 143, because this trade collects issues 139 to issue 144, and yes, this contains issue 144, which is this is the last part of Compendium 3? Yeah, 3. Sorry, my head's mixed up, man. So I thought it was 2 for some reason. Anyway, so we see some pretty cool stuff. I hate how they trick us here at the beginning of this trade, though. You see kind of Michonne hasn't even been in the last couple trades, and you think she's about to show up, and she still does, but not quite at the beginning. And you see the sword right going through the heads, and I'm just like, yes, Michonne's back. And then you're just like, Ezekiel, what? How that got me so mad when I read 139. But then we have so let's get into it now. So we have Carl, because last trade he was going to find Lydia again, and basically Carl is kind of giving up, and then all of a sudden Alpha, the leader of the Whisperers, comes up to him and says, "You're following us," and he points a gun right to her head, right? So he basically lets her know that he's not afraid of her. So and then they kind of walk away from each other. So then we get Michonne. So there's Michonne. Yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah, the sailor outfit. She looks like a pirate, man. But so we basically found out that over the time skip, she kind of has been through some depression, and she's kind of regretting all the stuff she's done. Which, honestly, I almost feel like that's what Carol's going through right now. I'm almost thinking they're putting that in the story early, and they're putting that for Carol. I almost feel like it. So then we also have Gregory right here. He's still doing his coward business, but anyway, he's planning to poison Maggie. So he's planning to kill her so he can take back in charge. And we see more of it later. But then we see Alpha, and she brings Carl to her camp right there. So there's the Whispers camp. So that's pretty cool, and I do like that quite a bit, actually. Then we see Negan, and they actually cut his hair, that full hair and beard thing he had before. They cut that off right there. And then he actually makes a move on Andrea, and she says, okay, wrap it up, get this animal back in the cage. And basically what we end up seeing is that Olivia, our TV show version of Olivia, got killed off, but she's still alive at this point in the comic books, and she thinks she locks the door, and she actually does it. And when they walk away, Negan says, "Hold that thing phone," right? So that's pretty funny. And then we get to see our post time skip Dwight. So we're seeing a lot of characters from the time skip that we actually haven't still seen yet. There's that many characters. A couple trades after the time skip. There's still characters we haven't seen yet. So there's Dwight. I have to say one thing. That does look like Daryl. The vest, the crossbow, the longer hair. Now he's got longer hair. In the TV show, he already kind of looks like that right now. His hair is like kind of already pretty long in the TV show. I'm talking about Dwight. And then we see Negan, and he actually doesn't try to escape. He kind of just sits back and waits for the right option. And Rick basically points a gun and says that you're never getting out of here. Yeah. That doesn't really work. And then we get to see a pretty cool scene. Oh, no, wait, I forgot about this part. So getting back at the hilltop, all of a sudden we see that Maggie has hung Gregory. So she's killed him, and she's hung him in front of everybody. So, yeah. We do see the death of Gregory in this one. There's a lot of deaths in this trade. A lot of important ones, too. So then we also see more of, the Whisperers. We see that throughout. But then we also see a party. So that's pretty cool. Right here at Alexandria. Everybody from all the communities kind of come at Alexandria, and they get food, and they get stuff from each other, and kind of all having drinks and, having some fun. So, really, really cool. I do like the part. And then Michonne decides to show up, too. So that's cool. Okay. Then we also have Alpha, who actually sneaked in. Because they don't know what Alpha looks like, right? They're thinking it's some random character. And she's basically preparing to do something, and she knows where they live now. So she takes a couple people. But we don't know who she takes. But we later on find out who that is. So we'll get back to that. Because that's the most insane part of this trade, in my opinion. So, we also have, Rick. And he meets up with Alpha later on. And she basically points a shotgun to his head, behind his head, and shows him her walker army that she has. Look at all these walkers. I'm trying to get this in camera, but look at all that. That is insane. I cannot believe that's, oh man, that's crazy. So, basically what ends up happening is that she says that she's done something, and Rick doesn't know what she did. So then they go off, and they find this. All these heads on a spike on the ground. All of these, and then all of these are all of their residents, too. Like, a lot of their residents have been killed by the Whispers. And Rick's seeing what happened. And he can't tell, but then we see that Olivia has died. Right there she is. And you see a lot of other characters that have been killed, and then we get into the big ones. And we have, actually, Rosita. I didn't want to say it before I showed you. Rosita. So, that's insane. Because her and Eugene were actually planning on having a baby, and, yeah. So, and you see Eugene there, and he's kind of just devastated, right? And then we see the hair, and we're not really sure who this is. Honestly, at first, I thought this was, Michonne, for some reason. I don't know why I did, but I just, for some reason, thought it was. I didn't see her in the background there. And so, there's Ezekiel. So, Ezekiel got killed, too. So, that is insane. Yeah. They lose Ezekiel. And that's the end of the compendium. That's all it is. And that's how it ends right there. And we see Andrea, and she says, Rick, what do we do now? So, to be continued. I seriously, I can't believe that they did end it like that. But they did, and it's, yikes. So, we get a lot of character deaths in this one. We get 13 characters who get killed off. And some of them are not important, and some of them are pretty huge, like Gregory. We get Rosita, and then especially Ezekiel. Well, that was insane. So, let me know what you guys think about this trade in the comments below. If you like the video, please thumb it up below. You can share, you can favorite, and this is insane. I can't believe they killed off this many characters, man. This is a trade to remember. This is one of the best trades ever. I think I'm going to do a top 5 best trades, maybe top 10. This has to be in there somewhere, guys. So, yeah, I'll see you guys really soon. Peace.